Hi, I'm Advit Sahdev, and this is the Marketing Tales podcast, where in every episode I share a true story behind the scenes of an actual campaign where marketing hacks led to exponential growth. Hi. Let's talk about something very interesting today. Let's talk about B2B sales. Let's talk about sales where a person typically does not purchase online, but he essentially fills up a form and then your sales team calls them up. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about how we can improve that. It is true for a lot of businesses. It is true for a lot of brands. It is true for a lot of areas. It is also true for a lot of bookings. Where essentially people have an inquiry. They just book. They just say that can I come to the store? Can I come to your clinic? Can I do this? Can I do that? And they submit a form. They submit their details rather than actually making a transaction online. So let me take an example of that. Right. So again, this example is from real estate because I've worked extensively in real estate. I've also worked in a lot of other businesses, and I've implemented this concept in a lot of businesses. Now what typically happens is that when you run ads, when you run online ads, you can actually capture a lot of information in terms of what is, say for example, where is the user coming from. Is he coming from Facebook? Is he coming from Google? Is he coming from an article which he read, which might be on LinkedIn, which might be on Quora? Is he coming from Twitter? Is he coming from Instagram, and so on and so forth? That information can be captured. Once that information is captured, there's a lot of other information relevant to every source that can be captured. For example, if he's coming from Facebook, capture the demographics. You can say that, okay, the age range of the person is this. This is the kind of creative this person saw. This is the essential, this is their gender. This is the kind of phone that they use, and so on and so forth. You can also capture a lot of technical information. What is the browser that they use? What is the phone that they use? And so what is their location? You can capture a lot of information. For example, what is the kind of search term that they used? Did they, coming to real estate example, was the search term saying that let's look for a 3 bhk. I want a 3 bhk, or the search term was that I want a cheap 3 bhk, or the search term was that 3 bhk with attached bathroom, or the search term was that 3 bhk top floor, or the search term was that 3 bhk near, in the vicinity of a particular area, and so on and so forth. There can be hundreds of combinations. Now when you capture all this information, that information is not really shared with us, with the user, because he has not submitted that. He simply submits his requirements. He says that this is my name, this is my email, this is my phone number, and this is my requirement, and contact me by email, contact me by phone, contact me by WhatsApp, and contact me on this time, that time, and so on and so forth. So all that information is essentially captured. Now when this information is captured along with the form, it is passed on to your sales team, and your sales team gets all this information, and they say that okay, how can I use this information? So that is what the example is all about. In real estate, for one of the companies, when I started this project first, we said let's do this, let's capture this information, let's pass on this information to the sales team, because the sales team was never happy with the leads that were provided with the marketing team. So the information was captured and provided, and the sales team knew now that what was the priority, because they matched that requirement, they matched that user persona, they matched their demographics with what was available, with the products, with the properties that were available. And they said okay, we have to call these people first, and we have to call these people later. At this time they were still not doing real time calling, they were still doing calling after some time. So this data helped a lot, they could prioritize, and after some time they started doing real time calling. And then by that time we had already prioritized in terms of what channels, what kind of user persona, what keywords would we target on. And then the sales team's jobs became even easier, because as soon as they call the person, the first thing they will say is that, sir, are you looking for a 3 bhk with attached bathrooms? We saw that you had submitted a query. Now that is exactly what this guy is looking for, and he is in awe. He's like, wow, I have this exact requirement, and this guy is giving me this exact requirement. Sir, are you looking for an apartment in this area with vicinity to schools and hospitals? Because you have a family, because you have kids, because you have parents living with you. That is what really matters. When you understand the need of the customer without him having to say that, then it becomes so much more better. The conversions are so much more higher, and that is what happened. That is what I've been implementing in all my B2B projects. And I want you to see whether you can implement it in your booking systems, whether you can implement in your forms, wherever you can. Please do that, and then you will see the real power of it. You'll see the real power of speaking the words which the customer has not even said, and then you'll have much higher conversions. Thank you. So that's the end of this episode. Stay connected for more episodes of Marketing Tales, behind the scenes of successful campaigns and true stories about exponential growth. Till next time.